Hi, another useful tool that I find is very good for student engagement and getting them used to working online. So they're actively doing something is something called a hyperdoc. So I'll just explain what they are. So it's basically a template, and then on this template you have activities. So there's a prior knowledge thing here, and then there's a little video that they watch. They can apply something. So some work they've done and they submit it there with a link themselves. The share one I don't tend to use too much, and then there's a bit of an assessment at the bottom, and there's a notes section. So I'll just show you what these are. So click on there, it says read me, and it's information there that they're going to do about the guttering because it's all to do with rainwater. So that's the read me. The watch me is a video of guttering being installed. So I'll do that. But what I want to point out on this watch me thing, it says write two new or interesting facts you've learned. So when they've watched that video, and then write two lingering questions you still have, so it might prompt a few questions. So we've got this apply and create. So I'll post the link here, so have a look at that. And that is a presentation that I've created talking about rainwater, guttering. So they could create something if they wish. You don't have to use that. So you can actually, if you didn't want to use them, I'll just take you to another one on a solar thermal, just to reiterate that point. Not applicable for this session, not applicable for this session. So you can just type that in. Then down at the bottom, there's a bit of an assessment. So if I clicked on there, it takes them to a rainwater quiz that they complete after this type of thing. So this is ideal for me for a bit of flipped learning. So if you gave them this on the VLE, whether it's Microsoft Teams, Moodle, whatever you're using, if this was there and said, right, there's a hyperdoc there on the learning, the VLE, then you can actually say, right, complete that please before next session because we're going to carry this on further and go a bit deeper. All right, so that's a brilliant tool for me. So if I go on to the solar thermal one again, Hyperdoc solar thermal, read me. So there, I've created a document about commissioning a solar thermal system because this particular group who's doing this afternoon, they're going to go in and do some commissioning on solar thermal. So they're doing this morning. Watch me, and it's a video me taking them through the actual solar thermal setup. And again here, not applicable for this session. Next one down, not applicable for this session. And then assessment. So if I click there, and there is a quiz there about solar thermal. So you can see it's a really useful tool. It's dead easy to make. So all you're doing, you have some form of template. So if I went back, let's have a look. So Hyperdocs, brings up so that's a nice actual simple one there. Loads of bits of templates. You can use whatever you want really. Let's have a look at the heating one. So there's a heating one here. So that's the sort of template, and I'll put this onto the staff website. So you would just actually insert your links where it prompts you to put the link, and that's all it is. So basically, it's a hyperdoc because the hyperlinks that you're putting in for the student to carry out some activity. So really good tool. Another one that's really useful to everyone, and it can all be done on the phone as well.